What is going on, guys? Luke here from Warriors Are Us with the next war recap video, and today we were actually going to be looking at a little bit of the update features. You see the air defense there looking a little interesting. It's starting to grow on me a little bit. I think one of the main reasons why Supercell is doing that is to really get people to move towards Town Hall 10 more. The Expo, we can see that the damage is increased to 90 DPS from 75, so a significant increase there. We can remember it used to be similar to an archer tower. Now it's definitely significantly more. Let's check out the hit points for the wizard tower. Those were increased as well. Lot more than the just look at those hit points there. So we got 890 for an archer tower, and then this one is 1200. So significant increase on the hit points. Wizard towers are going to be a little harder to get down, so that'll be interesting to see how it kind of shapes out. And so we're getting into one of the first wars since the recap, or not since the recap, since the update, trying to see how this thing is going on. I've got my farming army cooked up there. I'll be bringing out a farming video a little bit later. This one is the war we're in right now, and it should be a little interesting. We'll see how it goes. A little bit of mismatch, which is kind of frustrating to see after the update. They've got a Town Hall 11 and Town Hall 10 and all 9s, and we are only one Town Hall 10, and we are bringing in 2 8s. So that's a little frustrating. We'll see what happens. Hopefully they get a little bit better, but check out this, guys. I'm grabbing 2 trunks, and you can see from the builder screen what's going on there. So that's pretty cool. So, yeah. Yeah, I definitely like a lot of the new features. They're growing on me. The air defense still look a little silly, but starting to get more used to the look of that. So let's go ahead and check out our war against Chuck Norris. Yeah, we went ahead and faced Chuck Norris and won. That's pretty unusual. You don't see that every day. So they were able to get a good amount of stars against us, but we edged them out by 1 star. Still not able to clear all the 9s. So, and we weren't able to clear all the 8s either. Pretty hard war for us. I think people are still getting used to the poison spell and the minus 30 seconds. That's not affecting us near as much as the poison spell. So, but we still were able to get some 3 stars. G got one. We'll go ahead and look at his. I got a 92%, so didn't cut it out on that one. But yeah, we'll go ahead and just jump into the recap and see what's going on. 30 test 1 had a good one. So let's go ahead and check out what's going on with the recap. We'll jump into the number 5. So this is really cool. I love to see the Valks in action, new Valks in action. He's doing it, grabbing 3 golems for his Go Vaho. The wizards are making that easy natural funnel at the top there. King going down, Queen going down. He's going to be moving into the base here. Earthquakes right into the core. That whole area just goes down, and once the funnel's already been created, everything's going in. There's a path to the core. He drops his Valkyries, and just watch them as they go. He's grabbing some Max Valks from the CC as well as a Witch. So here they're coming into the clan castle. I mean, into the core here. He puts a heal down for them, and then he rages the Barbarian King, and look at that. Throws a rage down, and look, wham, 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 wham. Boom, they're already through the core. Look how fast is that? Crazy. I mean, they just melted the core. Now, this is before they took off 200 extra hit points. They were a little bit too buff, so now they're going to be a little bit more squishy. So you're going to have to drop a heal. But, I mean, seriously, guys, for the value of 2 spells, taking out that whole entire core with all the air defense, not bad at all. So, little sloppy in the loon deployment here, but hey, G got it done. He was able to get that core taken completely out. Golems nicely moving over and soaking up that extra DPS from the Expo, so the Queen's going to be able to come after it in a minute after she gets some of these trash buddies on the outside. So G's got just one more arch tower down, and then those loons are safe. Going to be easily able to get down that cannon, and then they'll float over to the Expo. But it looks like the golems killed the Expo by themselves, so the loons are going to come over and just knock out that mortar as the Queen continues to move around and soak up some of that trash. So this one's pretty much over. just time for the cleanup, and it looks like the golems are actually going to be the ones that go ahead and take out that altar platform as the queen is out of range. So he pops their ability there to speed up the cleanup a little bit. You are a little more of a time crunch now with only 3 minutes instead of 3 minutes and 30 seconds, but I think it's actually a good thing because it makes you be a little bit more careful with your attacks. So great attack there, G. Really like to see those 3 stars in action, especially some go Vaho or go Valo in that case. Not some we see a lot at Town Hall 9. It's more of a Town Hall 8 attack. Speaking of Town Hall 8, here is 30 Test 1 coming in with the Go-Ho. He's going to go ahead and draw out the Clan Castle troops, and I loved watching him get this thing done. He's doing the Clan Castle old school, dropping a couple of barbs, a couple of wizards, and look at that. Even though all the barbs died, he's able to drop the poison. It slows the rate of fire, and it's actually doing damage at the same time. And so only you need a distraction for a split second. You don't need to distract them the whole entire time the dragon's shooting like you used to. You don't have to bring 5 barbs. He only brought 2 there. So goes ahead and drops the golem. Wallbreaker is easily able to pop open a hole as the king and that wizard tower are distracted, so no Wallbreaker fail there. He's going to go ahead and drop his king to deal with that enemy king. Go ahead and drop a rage, and go ahead and drop some more Wallbreakers to open up this other compartment here, and then open up some more just to get into that core. And now he's got pretty much easy access to a lot of the defenses and moving into the base. So he's going to be ready to start sending his hogs somewhat soon, and here they come on the other side. Really early on that heal. He's making sure to keep his hogs going through the core. He's going to be bringing that level 6 hogs, rather. Max level is level 6 now in the Clan Castle. So watch for those as he deploys them. Here they come in from the top. As you can see, they're coming to that section right there with just a little bit missed over. The kill squad didn't take it out like he wanted to, but he's just moving in surgical style. He doesn't have any heals left, but look at that. They all collapsed on each Tesla individually, and even though there's bombs in the core, there's enough hogs that are escaping from those bomb blasts that they're able to stay at full health because of the surgical style of his deployment. So very, very nicely done with the hogs there. There is nothing left on this base except for some cleanup. So let's go ahead and watch this one out as the wizards that he's nicely saved are going through that trash ring, taking it out. He's got a wizard on the town hall. There's just that one storage up at the top that's really not getting any love. Hogs are going to be up there in a second to take it out, and that's going to be a 3-star. So I'm not sure why that bomb was outside of the base. It's really no idea, guys, if you're Town Hall 8 to put your bombs outside the base, because a lot of people are going to be... Excuse me. A lot of people are going to be hogging you. So... anyways, that's going to be it for 30 Test 1, and now let's check out Romo. Romo did an awesome attack on this Town Hall 8, just crushed it. Swag heal spell, I think, at the end here. Sorry for giving away the ending, guys, but it's just too good to be true to pass up, so let's go ahead and check it out. He's going to be taken in here with this looks like it's just a golems. He's got some golems and some Valkyries. It looks like it's going to be a massive Valk attack on this Town Hall 8 base, so he's going to go ahead and drop down that Tesla. Look how perfectly he placed it right on top of the Tesla. I think there's a replay. Not a replay, obviously it's a replay. This was the second attack. So he's dropping the golems down, some wizards in behind for the funnel. I mean, just look how quickly this base goes down, guys. It's only 1 minute left in the replay, and it's already gone. So we know it's going to be a 3-star. Check that out. He's dropping the heroes, dropping a couple of Valks a couple at a time just to make sure they're going in the right spot. Sprinkles a few in. He's going to sprinkle a few in again. He's dropping that poison on the CC. He doesn't want his Valks to die from that CC, so he's waiting for the main source of them, and now he's dropping them in earnest, and all the Valks are into the base. He's got a rage, got a couple heals, he's ready to go, so he's going to go ahead and just watch to see where the Valks go. So a couple of them walk outside, but that's okay. He's got a good significant portion of the core. Heal spell goes down. They're moving through the base. Then we're going to throw down a rage. Look at that, guys. They're just tearing right through it. Heal spell again, and they're back up, and this base is pretty much over. Look at this, 25 seconds left. It's over. Just crushing this base. So very nice job, Romo, to get this thing done. Unfortunately, we did have to have him drop down to get Town Hall 9, or Town Hall 8 attack because of the poison spell update, guys. And it's not that hard. 30 Test 1 showed us how to do the poison post update. Lure him out to the side, drop a couple barbs to keep him in the circle, drop a few wizards on the outside, throw a poison down. It'll go ahead and stop it out. So Romo having to do something that he shouldn't have to do, crushing a Town Hall 8 very effectively with the mass Valkyrie attack, and like to see that happen. It's always good You can't drop down to Town Hall and not get a 3-star. That's like significant. So to see him get that done is just a confirmation of his excellent skill and being able to get getting a 3-star. So anyways, guys, in all seriousness, this is going to be a little bit of a just a working process, kind of getting more used to how the poison spell works, and I feel like I'm pretty much getting right to where I should be. The 3 minutes is going to be a little bit difficult, but we'll get there. Anyways, guys, this is Luke from Warriors of Rust. Remind you guys to clash on. If you haven't already subscribed, do that. Follow on Twitter as well, and I'll see you in the next video.